Welcome to the GC Index Individual Impact Series, a series of bite-sized videos to support individuals in maximising the impact they can make at work and at home.
In this episode, we look at the subsequent skill set, knowing when you are in the right place and knowing when you are in the wrong place. So Nathan, when we look at the GC Index proclivities and skill sets, what is it that people need to consider when they try to understand whether they are in the right or wrong place?
I think here we're talking about thriving and surviving. So knowing when you're really on point, it's the right environment for you, your contribution is being valued, you're doing stuff that gives you energy, as opposed to you're doing stuff just because you have to, but it's actually draining you. You're just surviving. So, and sometimes you have to do both, right? So it'll be lovely if we could absolutely always match the GC Index proclivity and your natural inclination to make an impact with the demands for the role. When we see that happening, yeah, you can just see the energy in people. But however, sometimes they're just in a role where it's not actually maximizing their energy, and therefore it's either I've got to leave or I've got to find anchors to manage it. And it is really, this piece is about energy. I think it might be useful here just to talk about certain examples that we've seen throughout the years. An obvious one is with the game changer. Yeah, game changers need to be in environments where there's freedom. Okay, where there's freedom to express, explore possibilities, make a contribution with new ideas in an environment really that values original creativity, freedom of expression. Now, if you're a game changer and you're in an environment where your ideas are not taken seriously, where it's all around delivery and not necessarily about doing things differently, that can be quite a difficult place for a game changer. At the heart of game changers, conformity is death, really. I mean, it can be that extreme. And we see a lot of game changers where they're in very task-focused, business as usual environments, and they struggle with that. So again, back to what I just said previously, it's either how long am I going to keep this up for? Can I find my freedom of expression outside of work? Because I need this job because I have to earn money. Yeah, so I've got to be quite pragmatic. So what are the anchors of making sure that I'm not being too drained? Let's take someone like the playmaker. The playmaker will thrive in a collaborative environment. Yeah, where everyone's opinion is valued, where genuine collaboration is valued, and where they can then really flex their proclivities to come to the fore there. Playmakers in very individualistic environments, individual achievement focused, siloed environments can struggle with that, because that at the core of playmakers is that need for genuine collaboration. And so, but really not just let's all be nice and work together. It's really, is there a sense of a common contribution, common endeavor, shared endeavor, common achievement? If that doesn't exist for playmakers, yeah, they will struggle in that. And again, it's a decision to make. Yeah, how long am I going to keep this up for? Polishers. Polishers will thrive in environments where there's progress, where standards are constantly raised, where things are constantly being improved, and where quality matters. That's where polishers are really an environment that they can adhere to. They can get a lot of benefit from and get a lot of energy from. It's about progress, quality, standards. Now, if they're in a very let's just deliver execution, 80% is good enough, we've got to achieve results very quickly, and it might feel a bit sloppy. It might feel an environment where polishers are thinking this is just not a good reflection on my reputation, because I'm doing stuff that is causing me anxiety because it's not good enough. Then polishers might realize that they're in the wrong place. And again, they either have to put their point across to say, we could do some things better around here. Are we open to that? But if not, then you have to question, is this the right place for me? Strategists at the core love environments where it's clear. They value clarity. Yeah. So if strategic debate is valued, if putting opinions across to get to a much more clear alignment of what we're doing, action with focus, that type of vernacular, then for strategists, that is a good place to be. Yeah, it's a good place to be where things don't seem messy. However, if strategists find themselves in an environment that's a bit haphazard, we're not clear what we're doing, it all feels a bit disjointed, again, strategists will struggle with that. So it's about recognizing where your energy is to make an impact. Look at the environment you're in, and then you have a decision to make. Can I change this environment? Can I bring my proclivity to the fore to make this better in my sense? Can I make this better? Or if I'm in the wrong place, how long can I keep it up for? Or actually, over the long term, this is going to drain my energy and it's not going to be helpful to me. Do I have to move on?